just from looking at her, what you think? Are you trusting your money on her?
Dude, no, nobody, no, no.
I think it's a mistake also, Ed. Like you said, everybody's wearing a suit and you're wearing something that's comfortable to you. You shouldn't discard me because I want to be comfortable.
Yeah, you will be discarded.
No, but
Like,
you
like
will.
there's so much of footage of this Sam Bankman-Fried who's just like everyone's like wearing a suit, or this dude's on TV in professional environments and he's the only one there with a t-shirt and some cargo shorts.
It just depends on who you are.
Something's wrong. If you come up to me and I'm about to hand you, like, let's say $10 million and you show up with some busted glasses, no, I'm sorry.
If you're a PO, I'm right away. You got the money to buy new glasses. You are just the type of person who.
Even still, it's like you can say someone like Tom Brady or Shaq that they're athletes, but they're not. At a certain point in their life, they're actually business people. They really are. You know.
Yeah, something that your lawyers should
These
really
guys,
look at.
yeah, these guys are not just throwing the ball back and forth. These are smart people.
All right, second video of the night. Let's get a little more serious now. So we have what's her name? Ed, say her name.
Caroline Ellison, CEO of Alameda.
Yes. So on our private chat, Ed ended up sending this this one picture we have on display right now, and saying who would trust her to manage their money. And the guy left his hand with a little emoji. He's like me. And I just found it to be like very funny. This picture is Photoshop, which I don't know, what were you like thinking when you sent this, Ed? You wanted to give us some context first on the picture itself, and then we go on the background of the actual situation.
No, I just thought it was a funny picture, and she always looks kind of goofy, so I thought it was a funny picture.
And over here, she look all pimped out and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. And so she, so who is she then? Can you explain that to me?
Sam Bankman-Fried's girlfriend. That's who it is. And because she was his girlfriend, she got to be the CEO of Alameda Research. And some of Sam Bankman-Fried's some of his communications. I don't know if he said it in tweets or is it in emails, but he's actually saying the reason why the whole operation went down, it's her fault. Like, she had all these bad trades. And because he was trying to save Alameda, that's why they had to do, the whole thing with FTX token and borrowing all that money and sending, the client's money over there and commingling the funds. It was to save Alameda that was being run by her and all those bad trades she was doing. But that's his fault. Why would you just give your girlfriend that kind of power?
I see that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying don't give it to her if she doesn't really have the credentials to be the CEO of this crypto, research firm. Nah,
but she has a whole bunch of degrees.
Oh, she's got degrees. Okay, all right, got degrees.
I mean that should count for something, I guess.
It don't count for nothing.
Okay. Ed, so from just from looking at her, right away, of course, not this picture. This is not the actual representation of what she actually looks like.
No, that's not fair. That's not fair at all.
What's not fair?
I said it's not an accurate representation.
Yeah, that's not it. But it was fun. So I guess. But just from looking at her, what you think? Are you trusting your money on her?
Dude, no, nobody, no. Because first off, she's just too young. She's too young.
Well,
for me, actually, she looks smart, and especially after I saw the video of her, she speaks in the kind of way that she's literate, that you can see that. Quite nerdy, you can say. So, yeah, I wouldn't think someone as that would be stealing my money and running away with it. Not that I have much, but just...
Okay, so but you know what? That right there is the problem because I was
to me,
thinking
she
about
doesn't
it.
look smart. She looks like a person who thinks they're smart. That's my opinion. She looks like the type of person who walks around thinking that they're smart, but they're not really. When you really break it down, not really.
I can see why.
That's after you actually do your research on her, I think.
Yeah.
No, you just need to have a conversation. That's all.
Yeah.
You just have a conversation with her about financials, and she starts saying just crazy off the wall stuff, and it's like, what are you even talking about? Like, you can go through these interviews, like she's just saying it's nonsense.
But think about this, okay? I think people make this mistake all the time. There's a certain stereotype of what a nerdy, innocent person looks like, and I think that's such a big mistake. To believe you understand or know somebody just on looks alone.
No, you can tell a lot by looks. Tell a lot.
No. And let me explain myself. So, of course, you can see, but like, let's say you see somebody in a picture and you see them wearing glasses and look as nerdy, unfortunately, as she does. People tend to actually trust those over somebody who has like facial tattoos, looks all buff and stuff like that. And what I'm trying to say is that it's a mistake. Some people are good at reading people, body language, expressions, and words we choose to pick. But at the same time, in the other corner, we have a lot of people who just looks alone. They trust you right away. And I think that's such a big mistake because just because of my idea of what a nerdy or innocent person is, shouldn't decide who I am. You know what I mean? Just from looking at me, you shouldn't.
Bro, the way
decide.
You can tell a lot, like if a person's in shape or not, if a person's fat, if a person is. We're in a business meeting. This person is wearing like, shorts and a baggy T-shirt, and we all wearing suits. It's like, yo, that's saying something. That's saying something about you.
That's saying something about you, but at the same time, yeah, you can say it's a red flag. But I remember the film Will Smith. He says they ask him a question: what if a man comes in with no pants on for a job interview? What would you do? And the guy Will Smith responds like, I hope he'll be wearing a goddamn good shirt. And basically that is to say that if you don't have something you're missing, like you wear shorts to work, but you are awesome at doing your job. Those two seem very contradictory, but at the same time, it could be possible.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's a mistake also, Ed. Like you said, everybody's wearing a suit and you're wearing something that's comfortable to you. You shouldn't discard me because I want to be comfortable.
Yeah, you will be discarded.
No, but
like
you will.
There's so much of footage of this Sam Bankman-Fried who's just like, everyone's like wearing a suit, or this dude's on TV in professional environments and he's the only one there with a T-shirt and some cargo shorts on. I'm like, what is this?
It's known that a lot of the known richest people in the world wear the same thing over and over again, and these are not suits. These are, let's say, who is it? Bill Gates, turtlenecks and khakis.
Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs, whatever. Yeah. But like,
same guy.
They wear this. Huh?
Same guy.
Well, it's you know what I mean. It's just because something I came across a long time ago. But they said the explanation to this was because he wears the same thing every single day, and the explanation to that is that he doesn't want to wake up and make choices, because by the time you make choices about every single thing you're going to do throughout your day, you are tired of making choices. So in your work environment, you tend to make poor choices by the end of your day.
Yeah.
And he said, by wearing the same thing, I already have everything organized. I only got to think about it one time, and it's when you shop for what you're getting, and then keep the rest of your day a routine as much as possible, right? Yeah. And it helps you reach a higher point at work, or a higher decision making ability. Your mind basically stays rested and sharp.
Bro,
is what I'm trying to say.
Why is it doing?
In my own words, of course.
When they played this video of her, and her glasses are busted. Mm-hmm. Like, you're not gonna look at her with these busted glasses and think like, what? Like,
what? People be like, oh, she's so humble, and some people say what you are saying right now. Dude, it just depends on who you are.
Something's wrong, dude. If you come up to me and I'm about to hand you, like, let's say $10 million, and you show up with some busted glasses, no. I'm sorry.
If you're a CEO, I'm right away. I'm when you got the money to buy new glasses. You are just the type of person who just don't worry.
Especially after this, I'm gonna say no. You remind me of this Caroline chick.
Yeah, absolutely.
And she's a trademark. Now she can trademark herself. You're Caroline Ellison with the one-sided.
The one leg. What you call that thing? And you wear glasses. What is that thing called?
I don't know.
The leg of the glasses.
Leg of the glasses. That works for me. I don't know what it's called.
I don't. You don't know. You don't criticize my word.
Maybe Ed's also wearing a Caroline Ellison. His
How are you?
Edition. Ed, look both ways real quick.
They highlighting something else. What is this? I don't know what they're highlighting there.
Their knees.
You know what that's implying?
What is that implying? Oh, that she's on her knees all the time? Is that her knees are red? Okay.
Okay.
Bro, they were all doing that. Like, they were these guys, man.
So you're not trusting your money on her, right?
Nothing like regular amphetamine use to make you appreciate how dumb a lot of normal, non-medicated human experience is. Advocating drug use.
Doesn't surprise me. So you got something there we should listen to?
I think this is the one I just
kind of like, I don't know, do yield. A big argument sort of back in whenever it was, June or July, about like, should we even do yield farming at all? And I was kind of like, I don't know, this whole thing seems like weird, and aren't there risks, and like, what if these platforms get hacked, and like, it's like such a huge pain operationally, and accounting wise and all of that, but yeah, I lost that argument, I guess. I'm now very glad. That whole summer, for me, a lot of it was just about sort of, readjusting my expectations and being open to whatever happened. I think like
I don't know.
I'm telling you right now, I think she would have tricked me. To be honest with you, like, she would have tricked me. I don't like how she
Here's the problem with these people, is that you have other people who are like dedicate their lives to finance, right, and trading and investing. How are they tricking these people? That's the crazy part about it. And the way they did it, they were never tricked. They just say, yo, here's a check, and go out there and promote FTX. Yeah, hey, here, how much you want? 100 grand, 500 grand, and they went out and promoted it, and they were, I'm not gonna say they lied to people, but they were complacent. They were a part of it. They were accomplices.
So one thing I wanted to bring up real quick is that, well, I didn't want to do that quite yet, but let's go for it. So a lot of people are mad at these people that actually promoted them, and in my opinion, wouldn't that be the equivalent to a commercial? Why are you mad at these people that got paid to say what they said?
Bro, you're promoting a scam.
You promoting a scam, but let's say unknowingly, some people didn't like.
Bro,
go for it.
I don't know, man. They knew. There were so many red flags. People knew. And they knew a long time ago. Like, I'm listening to interviews where people were trying to like contact Bloomberg and tell him, look, we did our research. Look, this ain't adding up. They don't have any Bitcoin on the books. They're illiquid. And Bloomberg says, well, we're not gonna do anything because they kind of advertise with us right now. So yeah, we're just gonna let it keep rolling.
I didn't know if that was true though. Like I just found out, like I just heard about that. I came across of somebody that was saying the same thing you're saying, but I didn't know it was true.
And then you have people like what's his name, Kevin O'Leary, this dude is a professional. This is what he does. He's supposed to detect scams. But the check,
there was also an actor, wasn't there, that they paid to promote this as well?
You got Shaq. It was Tom Brady. His wife Gazelle,
David Ortiz, I guess, right?
Dude, it's so many of these people, man.
Okay, but the problem is like,
and you don't hear their names. You don't hear nothing. You hear more about Kyrie than you do any of them.
But what I'm saying is that this is let's call this a commercial, man. Let's say it's a commercial. You are paying me to say what I'm saying.
Yeah, but it's your reputation. Especially this is not just actors. Like the actors, the athletes, I'm willing to give them a little bit of a pass, but you have people who are actually in finance where this is your reputation as an
We're talking solely about like the people who are sportsmen, like in each and every way.
Yeah.
And the people who are like actors or whatever that don't know anything about.
Yeah, I'll give them a little bit of a pass, yeah.
They should have a total break. I mean, I don't think they were in on it, but that's just me. Like I said, this is to me. Like if I was gonna present this idea to you, I would be like, yo, you know how the internet is right now. We gotta move forward, change things up. We're doing this new type of commercial, and we want a YouTuber present us real quick. We have this company, show you some fake numbers. They're not gonna look into that. That's a check. Here you go. How much is it? There you go. This is what we want you to do. Walk down the hallway, look around, and say, "Oh, this is beautiful," and say what you gotta say, and say we good, like we are solid. And that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna go in there. You done it before. You had commercials before. You did this.
Yeah, it's true. I see what you're saying, but even still, it's like you can say someone like Tom Brady or Shaq that they're athletes, but they're not. At a certain point in their life, they're actually business people. They really are.
That's something your lawyers should
these
really
guys,
look at.
Yeah, these guys are not just throwing the ball back and forth. These are smart people.
Yeah, I see that as well.
And Shaq had no problem calling Kyrie stupid and everything else and putting him down. And it's like, yeah, but Shaq, you actually playing a hand in people losing money. People who couldn't afford to lose the money.
I can see that. Okay. I don't take my point away, but I kind of like back up to give room to your idea as well. That is true. Nigga, and you have anything to add, man? Man, why your face look like you lost some money too, man? What's going on?
No. No, because I didn't lose some money on this, but it's a reminder that people should do their own research on what they are actually investing in, what's the hype about. And of course, one can only look so far because if it looks legit, if it sounds legit, if people are endorsing it, then it indeed helps to get the masses going and to get the numbers going. So the snowball effect that it had. And yeah.
And even more, man. Think about this, nigga. Like I come at you and we partner with this other company which is big and it's successful and it's good. And this is the CEO. The CEO is not gonna lie to you because the CEO has seen. If it's a low branch person, you like see if the company is actually aware of this deal or whatever. Now, when it comes to big people as such as Shaq. Yeah, your lawyer should be all around that, but it will cost too much money to actually look into that too much.
What for?
And
for Shaq? Or are you talking about just a?
Let's say, just to give you a number. Let's say $1 million for the commercial. Let's say, for example, just to give you a number. Right? And now you got to pay your lawyers to actually do all this research and stuff like that. Nah, let's keep it quick. Show me what you got. Show me your information, your status,
your numbers,
your numbers, your statistics, your figures, your plan, what you looking, what's your plan for the next year? Let's say, for example, because I would want to know where you going with this, right? And if it could be fake documents that I don't know. That this is just me supposing. I never had a deal like that. This
all right, guys.
is me.
I just happened to type this in here. We got Nancy Pelosi stock tracker here. It's a popular account, so I guess whenever whenever she makes a trade or anything, options, they have 30 days to post it. So I guess you got some people who actually they track whatever she trades. But it says Sam Bankman-Fried's parents bought 19 properties worth $121 million over the past 2 years. $1 billion of client funds are still missing at FTX. $70 million was traced to political campaign donations. $300 million was cashed out by Sam himself. And we have the $120 million now traced to his parents' property. And this is the same guy who's bragging about only driving a Corolla because he doesn't care about money. And yeah. And here she goes again. You can't make this up if you tried. On November 30th, the New York Times was planning to host a live event with Sam Bankman-Fried, your boy Zelensky from Ukraine, Larry Fink, the CEO of BlackRock, and the U.S. Treasurer, Janet Yellen herself. Cost to attend, $2,400.
Whoa.
I think they canceled it. I don't think Sam is going to be able to make it.
What's this dude name that drives a Corolla?
What are you talking about? Dude's name that drives a Corolla. Who?
You just said it. Forget his name, but yeah, he's another one that was out here oh no, help me make this money because I don't need the money.
That was Sam. That was the guy.
Yeah, Sam. My goodness.
Yeah, he's saying
whatever. He's out here oh no, help me make this money because this money is not even for me. It's for you guys. Let's make this money together, and I'm gonna give it away, and I'm gonna help. And I'm such a good person about material stuff. That was the story he was selling. That was the story he was giving out there. And a lot of people fell for it.
And this is another thing I'm talking about. This guy is on a television show. It's on TV. The guy hosting him looks professional, and he's sitting there. Come on, bro. You ain't supposed to be on TV looking like that and shaking and trembling. Look at his chair. Look at how he's shaking. Look at him.
Let me see.
This guy is just shaking.
Yeah.
Shaking all around. You don't see this?
Wow, I didn't see that, no.
Whoa.
Come on. What
the hell? Nah, maybe I would
Looks like he's on something, man.
Come on, man. The signs were there. They were there all along, okay?
What's his name again? I keep forgetting his freaking...
Sam Bankman-Fried.
Yeah, he got it.
Yeah, good guy right there. If you see him, make sure you...
Then you make a big circle.
You give him a good hello. Listen.
Look at your boy. Look at your boy Zelensky down there. Man.
On the front line.
I don't think that's Photoshop, man. That's pretty good, man.
All right, I don't know if you this, but was his name this dude from back in the past? My goodness, he was on a ton of drugs and stuff like that, and he was still effective.
Okay, all right, guys. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it on this.
Oh, the Nazi guy.
Hitler.
Hitler. Oh my goodness.
All right, guys. I'm gonna call it on this one. We good?
Okay, that's it. Thank you.